Hello, and welcome to Lake Country Acupuncture. My name is David Fife. I'm the head acupuncturist here at the Lake Country Acupuncture facility. And I'm just going to introduce you to a bit of what we do and how we do it, and just get you sort of acquainted with our system, and just give you a bit of information about acupuncture and what it can treat, and we'll go from there. So, it's myself, David Fife. I graduated from the London College of Traditional Acupuncture in 2005. And I've been practicing for 10 years. I was fortunate enough to be a part of one of the biggest clinics in the country, based here in Milwaukee. And we saw many clinical situations. I would see upwards of 150 patients a week. So we were very busy indeed. And through that 5-year period, I gained a lot of clinical experience and have seen a lot of different medical problems that have actually been treated very effectively with Chinese medicine and acupuncture, where conventional medicine has had little success. So it's very rewarding to see that, and I want to pass that on to the Lake Country area. So I want to give you a little bit of a brief history of acupuncture, and we'll go from that point. So acupuncture has been around for a long time. Chinese medicine in general has been around for a long time. The earliest known evidence of Chinese medicine dates back to the Shang Dynasty, which is between the 14th and 11th century BC. So well over almost 3,000 years. And it stands the test of time. It's been around that long because it's effective. It's a very effective system of medicine, and we use it to maintain health, maintain vitality, maintain strength of the system, as opposed to a conventional system of medicine that tends to work in more of an emergency way and treats problems once they've developed. Acupuncture, Chinese medicine, tries to prevent problems from developing, but we can do a lot when it comes to correcting problems that have developed in the system as well. It's very effective. In fact, the World Health Organization has recognized acupuncture and Chinese medicine being effective well over 50 different medical conditions, and that continues to grow. People are becoming more and more aware of the effectiveness of Chinese medicine and acupuncture generally throughout the world. So we're very happy about that, because people are becoming more conscious of the fact that acupuncture can be very effective. At the clinic here at Lake Country Acupuncture, we use more of a classical style of acupuncture and classical style of Chinese medicine in general. Whereas in 1949 and thereabouts in China, Mao Zedong destroyed about 80% of the classical knowledge that he could get his hands on of Chinese medicine and just general Chinese culture. 20% remained, and he fused that with a Western medical mindset. So it really took a lot away from the medicine. It became more of a symptom-focused approach. Whereas we here at the Lake Country Acupuncture facility go back to more of the classical techniques of Chinese medicine, and we utilize more of the clinically effective systems when it comes to pain, when it comes to the treatment of different kinds of internal disease. We tend to use the most effective pieces. Unfortunately, you get a lot of clinics that focus on the traditional Chinese medicine stuff, the more symptom-focused approach, whereas here at the clinic we do more of a functional approach. Our goal is to correct the functional problem, and that means that we use the acupuncture and we use the Chinese medicine, we use nutritional supplementation to build the body's function, whether it be digestive function, whether it be cardiovascular function, respiratory function. We seek to increase that function. And once you increase the function of the system, you're going to correct any kind of problems or symptoms that have apparently developed. So we're very proud of that fact, because we tend to try to correct the problem as opposed to just treat the problem, and we want to prevent it from coming back. And that's a big difference that we hold between different clinics that are out there. We have a classical functional approach to our medicine. So that's a little bit of an introduction to who we are and what we're about. We also offer, as I'd mentioned, Chinese herbal medicine. We order different patent formulas, and we have them here in the clinic that are also very effective for increasing the function increasing circulation into the given systems that we're trying to work on, and that as a result will increase the function of that system. It does that by stimulating circulation into that system, whatever it might be. And it brings with it, when you increase circulation, you're going to increase the blood flow. And the blood flow is going to bring with it oxygen, nutrients, and all the different hormones that are really essential for a proper functioning system. So With the acupuncture, we stimulate the nervous system to do that. With the Chinese herbal medicine, we stimulate the body on a biochemical level. And we also use nutritional supplementation as well to affect the system and affect the body in a healing way. We also use different kinds of Chinese exercise, whether it's Tai Chi or Qigong, when necessary with patients that can be effective, increasing their overall bodily function as well. We have a new device in the clinic called rapid release technology, and we use that machine to break down scar tissue. It's a vibrational device, and it helps to break down scar tissue so that we can get more circulation into these areas, and we get great results with it as well. So that's a little bit about us. Before I finish here, I'd like to show you what an acupuncture needle looks like. Okay, the acupuncture needle is very thin indeed. It's about the size of a cat's whisker. Very thin. The insertion is virtually painless. People refer to it as a mosquito bite at worst. And the stimulation, you only feel very initially, if at all, and then the needles are in place for about half an hour. Once they're removed, they're discarded and put into a sharps container and eventually incinerated after one use. We never reuse needles. They're packaged and sealed and completely sterile. And as you see, I'll demonstrate the insertion. The insertion is very quick. It's very painless. I didn't feel that at all. Sometimes we'll do some stimulation to increase the movement of blood and energy through the body. But it's very simple, as you can see. We're trying to demystify this. This is not a hypodermic needle. This is an acupuncture needle. Hypodermic needles are hollow, serrated, and they actually tear tissue. This doesn't damage tissue at all. It doesn't create any kind of damage to the body whatsoever. So it's only there to stimulate the body's circulation and increase function. That's what we're all about here at Lake Country Acupuncture. So if indeed you have any questions throughout the day, please come to one of the lovely ladies with the clipboards or myself, and we'll be happy to answer any questions. We're going to be doing different demonstrations, trigger point massage. We're going to be doing some bit of informational pieces. We're going to be offering some rapid release technique procedures, some tongue and pulse diagnostics, which are part of the diagnostic system of Chinese medicine. So again, stick around, enjoy, and if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to ask or approach us. We're here to help.